Hello, all my friends. Good evening. It's Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, 2025, and I'm so excited to be here with you this evening. I have a new card that we're going to make using some brand new products from our annual catalog. We're going to be using the Sunshine Vibes stamp set, some brand new Boho Vibes paper, and embellishments, a new embossing folder. So lots of new products. I have a new card, and then at the end, I'm going to share with you some swap cards. So I'll wait for people to hop on. Say hi when you get on. Let me know that you're here and where you're from. I always love to see that. Hello, Hilda and Sharon. Hi, Linda. Hi, Jane. All right, I see some people finding me. So last week I was in Orlando, so I had a pre-recorded video and I showed you how I watercolored some flowers. I had posted those the week before and everyone was asking me how I colored. So if you missed that, I have a video. It's under the pre-recorded. I showed you how I watercolored these cards. This is actually the card I did in the video. So you can check that out. And then I also did another video that went up on Saturday on my swap card. So you can check that out. I think that was like only a 13-minute video. So there were still 2 videos that went live last week if you did miss those. So thank you for joining me tonight. Hello, Betty and Tara and Linda and Bev. Hi, Joan. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you. Hi, Cindy and Cheryl. Oh, so good to see you guys. Okay, let's get started. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Owl Star Stampers. And also, if you're on Facebook, you can give that page a like. It's Owl Star Stampers as well. I post on my Facebook page every single day. I've been doing that for almost 2 months now. So I've been very consistent. I've been doing some reels and different videos and just different stuff. So you can check that out. And I'm also over on Instagram if you guys want to follow me there. If you're not on my email list, make sure you join so you get the free tutorial I give away every month and all my classes. And some of them do sell out rather quickly. So I always email out those links. So make sure you're on the email list and you are getting those. All right, here's a link to my tutorial store if any of you want any past classes or any tutorials. I do so many, you can check that out. And if you want to order any of the new products I'm going to be showing you, because we have lots of new products to show tonight. So this annual catalog went live on May 6th along with a ton of new products on our online exclusives. So check out all the great new products so you can shop there. Now, if you're shopping with me this week, or if you ordered last week, just one second. If you ordered last week or if you ordered during the catalog kickoff, everything shipped on Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. They shipped yesterday. So catalog kickoff, kits shipped. And then last week I had a special. If you ordered at least $60, you got the new, these actually the dots we're using tonight, these muted, they're called muted palette dots. They're so beautiful. They're pretty big, like a big package. So you got these if you ordered last week for over $60. Those all shipped out too. So everything is on its way to you. So this week, if you order at least $60 before tax and shipping, you're going to get another new embellishment. And I think they're called, I forgot to grab them. They're called, let me see if I can look them up because I already picked out what I wanted to give you. I'll have to go get them. They're in a box, but you're going to get some new embellishment that I will ship to you in an envelope anyway. Okay. All right. So one of my favorite things about going on a trip, last week again, I was on a trip with Stampin' Up. and everyone has an opportunity to earn a trip, although it takes a lot of hard work. And so I have the disclaimer right here that less than 1% of all demonstrators earn the incentive trip, and that it's not typical results, because I think we have over 50,000 people in the company, and there was 300 people that earned this trip. So this year it was at Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and my husband went with me. And then actually our 2 teenagers, we paid to have them come. And then my in-laws came as well and flew down with the kids. They couldn't be there the whole time because they're in high school. So my favorite thing is making swap cards, and then they have a display board with all of them. And then we make 26 and one goes on the board. So here was mine. And again, this is a video that went up last week, so you can check that out. And then you get 25 back. So one of the cards I got was from my friend Kay, and that's what we're going to kind of put my little spin on it. So Kay made this card, Kay Cogbill. She is in Arkansas. She made this card right here. And so we're going to do it. I made a version of it. I changed up a little bit, and we're going to make a card. And then I'm going to show you the rest of the cards and a few other little things that I got as well. So stick around if you want to see that. But let's make our first card. Okay, one of the first things, this was one of the first bundles I got. I'll take that thing off the bottom in just a second. But I really loved the stamp set. Looks kind of like, I'm not really sure, but then when you see the samples, I was like, oh, I really love that. So I will be doing probably like a whole video featuring like 4 different cards with this bundle coming up in the next like month or 2. And you'll probably see me using it too, but I really like this bundle, and it's $43 for the stamps. And then there are these fun dies. So let me show you the dies. So this one cuts out like the outside of a rainbow. This one cuts out a whole bunch of little rainbow pieces. So you can then do it in a bunch. Like I have some right here. Just plain little rainbow arches. This is in the Darling Duckling. So you could do those and run this through like however many pieces you have and make a bunch of different rainbows. And then there's all these other little fun arches that have like little dots and little lines, and then there's little squigglies, and then you can use these little greenery, like you can piece those together to make an arch. Then there's hearts and little like kind of starbursts. So really fun set of dies, and you can do them in any colors. And then also in that suite that coordinates is the muted palette dots. So some of you will be getting those soon. And then they have this Boho Vibes designer series paper, and mine is all mixed up because I've been playing with it. But it has some of our new in colors, and then the back, here's one. Then the back is like a petal pink. Here's this one with stripes, and that's like a mossy meadow. Lillian, I just sent your retreat to you. Well, it's packaged to go tomorrow. So yeah, if you ordered the spring retreat, those are shipping out. We packaged up 50 of them today, and the other 70 will be out tomorrow. There's that one. And this one, you can like cut these little rainbows out. If you haven't already, please share this video. And if you're watching live, put a 1 in the comment. And if you're watching the replay, put a 2. This one has stripes, and then this is like the Secret Sea on the back. I just want to show you all the fun patterns of this paper. Here's this one, little dots, and then stripes on the back of the Secret Sea. I'm really messing this paper up. And then this is like the little swigglies with the colors. So the colors are Petal Pink, Cajun Craze, Daffodil Delight, Mossy Meadow, Cloud Cover. Did I say Secret Sea? So I did use Darling Duckling, and it worked as well because I thought that was a color, and then I realized it says Daffodil Delight. So you could use either of those yellows, but that is what it, this piece is what we're going to use today on our card. And what other papers? So anyway, you get this full pack of paper. I showed you that one already. for $12.50. It's 6 by 6. So that is the paper we're using today. Now, so Kay's card, she used the painted texture embossing folder. For some reason, I don't have that. I guess I need to add that to my shopping cart. But I grabbed this new embossing folder that I just got in. It is called Joined Together 3D embossing folder. This goes with that Japanese suite. And so I use this, and I did not link this because I forgot I used it. But if you guys, you can use any embossing folder, but this is the one I use because it was brand new. Okay, so here's her card. Let me show you her card right here. I'm going to take that little disclaimer off now. I think you guys all saw that. So here's her card, and she used the dies to cut these out. This is a stylish shape. There's a couple gems. You can see the embossing folder, and then the inside piece of white on Secret Sea. So Secret Sea with a layer of Secret Sea, and then this cool paper. So I'm going to do mine a little bit different because that's the cool thing about making cards is you can take something, get an idea. That's why I love doing swaps is you can copy it exactly. Hopefully that's why you watch me. You get good ideas. You can copy them. You can change them up, change the colors, change out the stamp set, all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm using a thick white card base for mine. Again, she used a Secret Sea, but then I took a piece of Secret Sea and I embossed it in that embossing folder. Now you might be like, why is there a little arch there at the middle? Because I wanted to save paper. If you guys aren't aware, the price of cardstock has gone up. And so this piece is going to be covered. So what I've been doing, if I'm having a lot of layers, and this will be covered, I just took my little die, and cut out my little rainbow thing ahead of time first, and then I embossed it. And then I didn't have, like, if I have scraps, I'll use that. But I don't have any scraps of this because it's a brand new color. So that's what I did. So there's a little tip for you if you want to save a little bit of paper. So we have that piece. This is so 5 1/4 by 4. Then I cut that designer series paper down also to 5 1/4 by 4. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold this. So the corner, and we're going to fold it down. I'm going to use I just want the tip to be folded. And we're going to, you can fold it however like deep or sharp you want. I'm just going to do it something like that and then use my bone folder to give it a really good crease because the paper is kind of fun on both sides. So then we're just going to cover this up so that embossing peeks through the back. And you can see both sides of the paper. And then look at that, is hidden, so it doesn't even matter. So now we're going to glue that. And believe it or not, I'm going to use some liquid glue. I'm going to be brave. First of all, I'm going to glue down the flap, that little flap. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, so we worked on retreats all day today. I had to get everything organized and like ready to go. And then it takes a long time to, like, I hand pack every single retreat. It's one of those jobs where you don't really want a lot of people helping you because there's so many parts and pieces. I don't want to make a mistake. So it's just really me and my husband. He like helps me with the shipping, the labels, and like helping me put the boxes together, like the physical boxes. And then he takes them all to the post office for me, which I appreciate and love. But yeah, I'm so excited to put those together for you guys. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to just glue this right onto our card base. And I think I'm just going to use my liquid glue again. Then we'll get into the fun stuff. I'll show you all the, I did die cut some pieces and we'll do a little bit of stamping. So this is going to go right here, like so. I'm just going to hold that for a second. And then when you cut this piece, there is a little leftover. So I cut it down to about a 3/4 inch strip. And I'm going to open up this and glue this in here and then cut off the edge. For this, I'm just going to use a little piece here. What do you guys think of this designer series paper in this bundle? You'll have to let me know. I think it's really fun. I'm just going to put this here because it's just an extra little strip, and then it's going to tie in to my card. So then it's just like a little bit longer. So I'm going to cut that off, and then our inside is decorated. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take that, I have a silicone mat here. And I have the stylish shape, so I'm going to do this one just like hers, but then I'll show you another version. The other one I use the arch dies. So I cut this out of Daffodil Delight, the little squiggly of Petal Pink. This one is Secret Sea, and then I cut a little heart in Cloud Cover. Now the hearts, it cuts out 3 in different sizes. So I have a couple different sizes here, so you could use whatever size you want. Now on hers, she used the Cajun Craze. I wanted to use the pink because I like pink. And then I also added the little heart there. I thought that was cute. So again, that's just how I'm just like tweaking it a little bit. And I think I'm gonna stamp hello on here, and I'm going to use this new Secret Sea. Are you guys loving the new in colors as much as me? I'm absolutely loving these new in colors. And I just got my Cloud Cover ink refill in, and I got these uninked spots, and then I was able to make a Cloud Cover ink pad because the ink pad like we can't get, or demonstrators can get it, but it might be defective. So I just made my own. This is how you can go about it and make your own, because this is a linen pad and not the foam. So anyway, I just wanted to show you I made that. Okay, but we're gonna be using Secret Sea for here. And I'm just gonna stamp hello. I don't know, maybe we'll do darling. Hello, this. Do we want to do both? Okay, there's the hello. And then let's do darling. I love the sweet in the paper, but I'm finding it difficult to use the paper. So that I'll show you some ideas, and then just keep following and watching, and I will be showing you ideas with the paper, because I think the paper can be a little bold. But I have been creating, I'm doing a demonstrator event, and I use this for that. In fact, my friend Annie helped me. I bought this bundle and my stamp set didn't arrive. So Annie let me borrow her stamp set. My other one should be coming tomorrow. So there we go. We have hello, darling. But you could put, on my other card, I put sending good vibes. And then there's a thanks. And then you can use this to make a starburst, or a sun or a starburst. And you would just stamp this on half and half. And you can make the sun full or a half. In fact, I should show you where it is in the catalog. I'll do that when we're done, because it's really cool. Okay, now we're going to glue down these little pieces. Now, if you have adhesive sheets, those work really, really good here. I'm just gonna slide these off. But I just hurried up and ran them through my die cutting machine without. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of liquid glue. I'm being very gentle here, and I'm going to stick this on. Then I'll show you if you guys have the everyday arches, because those are so hot and popular right now. They keep coming in and out of stock. So I use that on another card I made. So you can use different dies. You can change out the colors. Okay, then we're going to put this one down right here. Okay. And then we have our little secret sea right here. I already got this glue on my fingers. They're so sticky right now. And right here. This, I should have used adhesive sheets. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take one of the little hearts and put it in the middle. And I think I'm going to use the bigger, but you can see there's 3 different size hearts that come out of there. So just a little bit of glue, and we're going to pop. See, I just stuck my thumb right in the middle. Oh, okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to wipe my hand off. I have a little baby wipe here. All right, now we're going to take our card and we are going to pop that up with some dimensionals, and then we're going to use those muted dots, muted palette dots. So if you guys get those in the mail from me from your order from last week, they coordinate beautifully with this paper, but with any of those colors too. We're going to put this right here, and we're going to bring in those dots and my take your pick tool. Where are you? I don't know. So we're going to use the tip of the scissors. Before I had a take your pick tool, I always use the tip of my scissors. Just be careful. These are very sharp. They can cut you and you will bleed. And you can ask me how I know. I'm going to take one of these cloud cover dots and put one there. I'm going to put one of the little petal pink ones here. I'm going to take one of these like mossy meadow ones up here. I'm going to just be dotting this all up. One of these yellow ones up there. And I think let's do another pink one down here. All right. So there is our card. It says, hello, darling. And so here was the original card from the swap by Kate. And then here's how I changed it up. So again, I changed the embossing folder. I also changed the background to thick white. I think my camera is a little crooked. I don't know, maybe it's me. I'll try to make it straight. Sorry, guys. And then I changed a few of the little rainbows. Then on the inside, I added just a strip of that coordinating paper. Now here's another one that I did that is using, instead of the circle, it's using the arch. And then you could fit even more words. You could even tie a bow or a ribbon around there if you wanted. So if you had some linen thread or some white ribbon, you could tie it around the arch right there and tie a little knot. So just, you could do a lot of different, change it up a little bit. So yeah, let me know what you think of this card. This card again is using the Sunshine Vibes bundle, which is $43. It's brand new and it's in our annual catalog. Let me show you where you can find it. You like it with the arch? I know the arch is cute. I think the arch is cute, and you guys know I like ribbon, so I would tie a little bit of ribbon there. If you had that cloud cover or Secret Sea, the new in color ribbon, just tie a little knot right there. That's cool. So yeah, I like it with the arch too. So you can, again, I'm showing you options and how, like, if you ever do a swap. And by the way, my team, we do a lot of swapping, and there's a really great deal on the starter kit right now, which is basically just a big kit of products that you get to customize. We would love to have you join our team, and it's good until the end of this month. So not a lot of time left. So if you guys are interested in that, I would love to have you join our team and participate in our swapping. We do lots. So here is the collection. You can get the whole collection for $63.50, and that includes, I'll show you over here, that includes the bundle I just featured, the dots, and the paper. So you get all of that for $63.50. The item number is 165156. And then if you ordered that or anything over $60, I'm going to mail you a free embellishment. Okay, so then here's it's showing you where you can cut out the rainbow and have it in the background. There's this cute card down here. There's a cute card up there where they're like piecing it together. And then, I guess those are the main things. So there's an up close of the dies. All right, I'm gonna go show you. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you the free embellishment, and then I have 25 swap cards to go over. So just give me 1 second to go get that. I'm back. So with your $60 order this week, if it goes over, you're gonna get these holographic resin dots, and they're different sizes, and there's 190 in there. So that's my free gift. I just wanted to show you. Okay, so that's the Boho Vibes. Now I'll start off by showing you. Hope you guys like the card tonight. I thought it was super fun. So again, here was the card that I made. Now I used some different black and white paper in the background, but I use the Pop and Buy bundle for mine. No One's Better Than You. And inside, little popcorn guy. So I love this guy. It was so fun. I used adhesive sheets to do the sunglasses and the little feet. But again, you can watch the video on how I did mine. So that was my swap card. You guys will have to tell me if you have, like, if you want to see more of any of these. So again, I haven't really looked at a whole lot of them, but let me show you the other cards. Cheryl said that's a great for a teenager. Very cute. Love the arch one too. Thank you, Susan. Okay, so this one was made by Danny. And here's this card. I don't have this bundle. Isn't that beautiful? It has that like birch background, a butterfly. Look at it's in is that German? Yeah, so there's that card. That's really cool how that butterfly or the flower opens up there. So there's another one. I love the texture on that. This one is made by Kelly. Some of these I can't say the names, so I'm trying to give credit. But it is this card. This paper is so pretty, and it pops open like this and then like that. So isn't that cool? That flower kind of holds this flap, and this circle looks like it's one of those wonky circles. Those I've used in a couple times. Those, like, they're not like the regular completely perfect circle. It's like kind of like that off circle, but there's that card. Okay, this one is so cute. Do you guys love the pig? It's in our online exclusives, and it has like a little belly with a shaker. So this was made by Rosemary Gonzalez. Is that pig not so cute? It's a party pig. It's ready to party, and he's behind the gate there. So that is, I think, so darling. Then we have this card made by Judy Tuttle using our turtle and our little gems and all the turtle stuff, and there's the inside. Can you make one of those cards? What card? NJ Card Maker. What card? The pig card? Or just let me know which card, and then I can answer you, because that's, yeah, if you want to see me make any of these, let me know. This was by Nancy. This is using, look at this one. Have a lovely day, and then there's the inside. And the lovely are like dies. And then I don't know if you can see, but there's little of the in color flat pearls on there too that kind of just like add a little touch of sparkle. Okay, this card was made by Kim Quaid, and this one is like petal pink and grays. And if you can see the background, it is that pattern of friendship, like the lines that go down, and then a lot of frames. And then this is heat embossed in white. And there is a little pink flower in there. Oh, the one with the flowers? Okay, yeah. So there's that card. This card was made by Isabel, and it is also in another language with the jar. This isn't one of our online exclusives as well. It's called the Sweet Jar, and it has a coordinating punch, and you can put all these cute little things in the jar. So I was trying to think what it said in English. Does it say sweetness or love or luck or party? Maybe there's little hearts. It's so cute. It's using also the corrugated embossing folder. And there's that one cute little lid and some rhinestones. Okay, next up we have, you guys, I have all these. So I wanted to do only one card because I knew you're going to have, I wanted to show you all these. This is by Sandy Carlson. Another turtle card with a turtle embossing folder. By the way, if you're in the Card Club is going to ship on Tuesday morning. This embossing folder, if you ordered it, it was sold out, and I should have it on Tuesday. So if you got the embossing folder, yours might go out later on Tuesday because I do have a card class, but it's back in stock if you do want it, if you've been waiting for this turtle embossing folder. But look at this, it's like a little Z fold, so kind of fun, and that little turtle is like really relaxing. This card is by Meg Holland, and it's using the sailboat and all of the new in colors. So do you see there's the 1, 2, 3, all 5 in colors, the arches, the sailboat. This is some foil paper and some of the new dots. It's in French. It means sweets. Thanks. My daughter would know that because she is in like her 3rd year of French. And she just told me that they're trying to convince her teacher to take them to France next year. And I said, if you go to France next year, I have to be a chaperone. Her teacher is retiring. And so it's kind of like they're telling her, like, don't you want to take one last class to France for, and so I was like, that would be a lot of fun and very memorable. So love the layout with the jar of flowers. We'd like to see that as the jar of flowers. Okay, then we have this one. This was made by Amy Combs, and it is using this new set is also an online exclusive, little drinks, and it's one of those fun folds. So really cute. I love this paper. It's really fun. Okay, this is by Kim Dent, and this is using the Impressions of Bloom. And this looks very fallish to me, but this paper in there has really bright colors too, but it opens up. So these are all die cut flowers and one cute little bee. And then it opens this way and then this, just like a little flip flap. That's super fun. Okay, this one is by Gina. I can't, and it says just a note, and this is some little butterflies there with our Floral Delight paper. Then we have this one by Kim. This one is also using a bundle from our online exclusives and some new foil paper. I don't have this set yet. But it cuts out these cute little tags, and then, whoa, you can tell I haven't opened these yet. but it opens like this. It's a wonderful day to celebrate you. Consider this a paper hug. And then on the inside, these pink, pretty and pink flowers have Winka Stella. So it kind of opens like that, but then folds flat. That's pretty cool too. I've seen one with a wider fold, but not like that skinnier one. So it will like set upright like that. That's really cool. Okay. Then moving along, we have, all right. It is fun to see what others make. Yeah. Okay. This one is made by Trace Bauer. I'm trying to get it out of the envelope so you can see. This is a cute little one, and this is embossed. Whenever you take our foil paper, emboss it, it just looks so amazing. And then it's heat embossed here with this cute little dragon, which reminds me of Disney, and then these little iridescent dots. So that is cute, little dragon there. Okay, then we have another turtle. The turtle, you guys, the turtle is so popular. This is by Lisa McGrew, and here's a cute little turtle, and he is just cut out of the paper, and his little, like when you do die cut him, his little arm goes like that, and then this, hope your birthday is turtly awesome. He's holding a little cake and those cute little gems. If you are in Card Club, you're getting the paper and those gems, so that's exciting. This is from Genevieve Co., my friend from Canada. And this says, you are seriously the best, with that new textured notes embossing folder. Textured notes bundle. Oh my gosh. So it has these dies. Then there's also a suite with the paper. Okay, the next one is from Kim Vogel. And I'm trying to open it. And we have this card right here. You Make Me Smile. And it looks like it's peach pie. This card is by Glenda. And it is using Timid Tiger. And it also is using the Gallery Blooms and Wonderful Thoughts. So, whoops, sorry. And it, oh wow, this, okay. These people got really, some of them got really fancy. There we go. So it opens like that. So then that's almost like framed, and that's framed. That's a new embossing folder in the back, and those are the new In Color flat pearls. Cynthia, I shared that I just got back from an incentive trip with some of the top in the company. I had this little disclaimer up there. And so we do a card swap, and we don't get everyone's cards, but we get like a chunk of them. And so anyway, these are the cards that I got back. We just get we make 26, and Stampin' Up keeps one for their board, and then we get 25 back. So that's what these are. This one was by Kimberly Smith, and she again used the In Colors, and she used that pattern Friendship, and it's on a diagonal, and then the little dots. Let me see if I can flip this one around to show you. As you can see there, the diagonal's a lot better there. Isn't that cool? I love that giant die. It's really, really neat. But we do, I was sharing that my team, we do card swaps a lot with new catalogs, and we even have a new pen pal swap going on now. Okay, here's another card. I have no idea who made this. There's no name. But this one is so pretty, and it has some embossing in the frames, and it's in some purples. Really, really pretty. Okay, this one is so funny because this is like a card I made pretty similar to one I made. This is by my friend Monica. And again, using the turtle. And yeah, no problem, Cynthia. It's fun to see what other people make. I love it. So there's that, and then inside it says, hooray. This is, hope your birthday is totally awesome. Okay, we're getting down to the end. So we got this that says, thank you for participating in the swap, and then it has all different languages. What else do we have? Here was from Stacy Marsh. This was in a fancy little envelope. So she was an artisan designer. And this is using the On The Go. And it's one of those like step up cards. It's all flat, but then the card itself will step up. I made these before, and it's just a lot of scoring. So there's that one. And then this was a cool bracelet we got. They had a farewell party at Animal Kingdom, and this, let's see if it'll work. It lights up and glows and says Stampin' Up in purple. So my kids, we all got one of these, and so it was just a fun little bracelet because it was dark out and at night. So I just must have put that in there. This is from Katia. I might have said that wrong. This card opens this way with those little birds, love birds. The turtles are very popular. I really like the turtle paper. The turtle paper is my favorite because it's so cute. I think the turtle paper is cuter than the stamp set itself, which if you notice, a lot of us are using the paper. Okay, and then I got this, which is made by Christine. She's from New Zealand, I think. And this is big, and okay, and oh wow, okay, so it goes kind of this way. This is beautiful. If you're in the retreat, you're gonna get this paper, and then it's like this, and it can stand up like that. Okay, that's a fancy card. That's so pretty. We might have to make a card like this. What do you guys think? We got some really good cards, but it can lay flat. At first I thought it was a scrapbook page. I thought you could put like a picture in here, but it actually goes like this, and then that's a really cool card. All right, I'm gonna put that back in there. And then I have, so we got to spin a prize every day, and then also we got a couple of gifts in our room, and one of them was a card. This was a card we got with a tree of goodies that just said welcome to Orlando, and then our CEO signed it. So there was that. And then this was like the tote of goodies that I won this, which was it's a greetings for you mix and match ephemera pack. This will be coming out either in a holiday catalog or in online exclusives. I'm not really sure. And then I also won on a prize these autumn tree dies, which there was a suite of products. If you're over on Facebook, I shared the paper and the stamp set for this, so I'll have to get the stamp set and paper, but I won the dies on the little wheel thingy. And they're like, look at these trees. And I think there was like a deer. Yep, there's some deer. So these would make really great outdoorsy cards, fall cards, masculine cards, anyone that likes the outdoorsy stuff. That tree is huge and would be great for scrapbooking too. So I also got a stamp set with flowers on it, but it's not in here. So I don't know where that is. Oh, it is in here. I also got this one from the wheel. It's called Charming Day. And I know we have a lot of flowers, but guess what? I got another one. And I love the font and the happy birthday. So these are all things that will be coming out soon. I bought myself this ink pen because I wanted something Disney. So I got a little Mickey ink pen with the little Mickey ears. Guess how much you think this ink pen costs from Disney? It doesn't light up. It doesn't do anything. It's just black ink. Just a black little ink pen, but it's from Walt Disney World. So I got this cute little ink pen. And dun, 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 we're getting down. Oh, I got this bag too. It's just like a little tote bag, like one of those reusable grocery bags. So I spun the wheel and got that as well one day. So that's what I put all my stuff in. And then I got a few gifts from friends. So a lot of times I will take my friend's stuff. This time, I did not have any time to do that. It's first time ever. But those of you who have been following me know, well, number one, we bought a building last fall, and we are in the middle of renovations, and it is just, we are trying to wrap it up. So between that and doing my full-time business, my kids are both in high school and track and end of the year school stuff. It was like crazy. So I just didn't have time. But my one of my best friends, Jennifer, did not get to go on the trip. And so she had sent this to my room at the hotel, at the resort. So she sent this, and inside were some like Disney, well, those were the earrings I was wearing. I actually have the one pair in right now still, but these cute little Disney earrings, and then I have the other pair in my ear. I'll take one out to show you. Oh, I see your guesses on the ink pen. And then these little silver, like little mini, and then the bow is like little diamond rhinestones. So that was what Jennifer sent me. And then my friend Celine gave me a little scissor charm that is like a Mickey. I'll show you. I'm trying to put my earring back in. And, goodness gracious, I don't want to lose it back. Okay, so then I got this cute little scissor charm from Celine. Isn't that cute? And it's pink, which I love. It looks just like a light pink to go on your scissors. And then the last thing I got from my friend Sarah, which these are kind of what I did last year for some of my friends, is I got little pouches. Last year we were in Mexico, and so I filled these with just some things because we were going to be hot. And so she did the same thing, and I loved it. There's like, of course I didn't use it. I should have. But there was little, I wanted to have it, Kleenex, little SPF, a chapstick, which it has SPF, some little drink mixes. Oh my goodness, a mosquito repellent bracelet, and then little, oh my gosh, these are so cute, little straw tops that are Mickey. So that was from my friend Sarah. I bet the Disney pen was $30. I see 15. It was, I think, $12. It's not on here. I think it was around $12. So Sharon was pretty close. But I know, like, it was crazy. I wonder if it writes really nice. It's an ink pen. Nothing fancy, but it's cute. It has Mickey and the fireworks. Seeing the fireworks go off at the Magic Kingdom was my favorite part of the trip. Anyway, that's kind of some of the things I got. I did get one pack of paper that was like kind of customized to the trip. But that, oh, and we got a scrapbooking kit, which I didn't bring with me. So those are the other two things I'll have to show you later. Let me know what you think of the swap cards, which ones, if there was one that stuck out, or if you want me to try to recreate one of those from those talented demonstrators. Let me know. And if you want to get your order in, you have through Sunday, and I will send you, if it's over $60, a package of these new holographic resin dots. So, yeah, they're good for the characters to use for autographs. Yes, when we went to Disney 10 years ago, my kids had autograph books that I made them, and so they had got all the characters to sign them. I met Mickey and Minnie at Magic Kingdom, so they were in their like kind of like safari type gear, and then we had a dinner with Cinderella, Aladdin, oh my gosh, Tiana, Princess Tiana, and who was the other one? Was somebody new to me. Something with an M. Her name was an M. I can like picture her signature, but I haven't watched her movie yet. But that was really fun. After Aladdin came and the first princess that I can't remember, my son made sure he was off getting food when the other two came because he didn't want his picture taken with them. So that was so funny. He was like, I'm done taking pictures. I don't want a picture with Cinderella or Tiana. It wasn't Moana. It's I love the movie Moana. It was like, oh my gosh, why can't I think of, I posted it, her name. I'll have to look. But yeah, she was in a very colorful dress. But anyway, it was very hot, Lillian. Mirabelle. Yes, thank you, Barb. Mirabelle. Do you guys know who watched her movie or what she was in? That was Mirabelle. That's it. It was so hot. At day we were at Magic Kingdom, it was 95 out plus humidity. And then the next day we went to Animal Kingdom and it was 96 degrees out and humidity. And we're home now and it's like, I think it's like 40 out. I don't know. It's probably not that cold, but it got like, it froze last night. But yeah, it's 49 out right now. So it's not warm out here at all. The weather like sliced in half. It was very, very hot though there, but we had a lot of fun. So we made the most out of it in that hot. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, Sandy, thank you. My daughter said that was where it was from in that movie. Yep. So yeah, thanks for joining me, you guys. It is freezing in Michigan. Thanks for joining me. I hope you like the card we made tonight. This was the card that inspired it, and we made these cards right here. Again, this is using the Sunshine Vibes Suite and Bundle. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and if you're getting a retreat, they're mailing out the next few days, and the email will come out to you on Friday with all the links to everything. Jennifer said my favorite swap was the one with the flower on the front, although they're all fun. Yeah, that one was really fun. I agree. That was a really fun one. I got to see my friend Denise from Canada that I haven't seen in so long. I didn't get to spend a ton of time with her, but a little bit of time. So that was always fun too, to meet up with your other Stampin' Up friends and meet new friends. So I love that. If any of you are interested in that starter kit, let me know. I would love to have you join my team. Right now, it's only, you pay $99 and you pick out, I think it's $165 in any products that you want. And we have a whole new catalog, new online stuff, so you can pick out all new great things. So we'd love to have you. You can go to my website or reach out to me if you're interested in that. It ends the end of May. Have a wonderful Memorial weekend if you're here in the States. And I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.